And welcome to the Saturday edition of This Day. It is Saturday, July 19th, but you knew it was Saturday because here I am at the desk as always with you. I'm Michael Taylor. Thanks for joining us today. Hope you're having a great weekend, and we've got a great show for you, so let's get right to it. We're going to be talking to Adapt to its very own Leslie Gabola today. She's got cushions. She's going to be thinking all things cushions, and whether you need them for a chair or a service or just around the house for back or other issues, we've got all sorts of cushions, all sorts of different kinds of padding in there to talk about with her. It's going to be a good segment. And then later in the program, Hoag Heart and Vascular Institute's going to come here. We're going to talk about their new facilities that are coming that they're building, as well as the expansion in their Irvine location. Dr. Sabaro Milan and Dr. Jackson are going to be here talking about that with us, so stay tuned for that as well. Right now, though, we want to keep you informed, and we've got an important one for you. Ting Installations info. If you have not updated your information in terms of contact information, make sure you do so, because Ting is going to be reaching out to residents over the next few weeks regarding their first round of installations scheduled for the fall 2025. Coming right up. Can you believe fall is already on the way? To ensure you receive all the important updates, make sure you confirm with resident services all your email and your phone numbers are all up to date with them, because that's going to be going on. Ting's going to be coming in homes and giving you the new boxes and doing the installs pretty soon. Can't believe it's already here, but there you go. Let's check our weather, and for the rest of this weekend, we are going to have some great temperatures for you. A little bit of a bump up, a little warmer, maybe 75 and 70, maybe a little mid to upper 70s actually this weekend. A little bit of warmth in there, but then we're going to have really the same temperatures for quite some time. Nothing major in the forecast, no major changes. Got the usual clouds in the morning, depending on when they peel back from the marine layer. Then we're going to have the nice sunny skies and cool overnight temperatures. Pretty good summer weather, if you ask me. Let's take a look at our sunrise and our sunset. This is, you guys recognize this house? This is the Gamble House if you've been there up in Pasadena, but it also served as the exterior shots for that famous 1985 movie Back to the Future. That was Doc Brown's main house there. Our sunrise this morning was 5:54. Sunset tonight is going to be 7:59. If you'd like to send us a picture, you don't have to go all the way up to Pasadena to take a picture. Just around town right here, we'd love to see it. Take us a picture of your cats and dogs too. We love to put pets on there, and make sure you include your name and where you took the picture. Here's how you get the email to us, lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. We'd love to see those photos. Okay, folks, when we come back, we'll be talking with Adapt to its very own Leslie Gabola right here. As always, happy to welcome Leslie Gabola from Adapt to It. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for being here. You've got a variety of great cushions here in the studio. I do. Let's start with, why a specialized cushion? Why can't I use a couch pillow or a pillow I buy at the store or something like that for my chairs or for whatever my needs might be? Right.
There's so many reasons. The main one, one of the main ones is material. Mm-hmm. So a couch cushion is made to lay on for, 15 minutes, an hour. It's made of, just random foam. Mm-hmm. But these cushions all have a purpose. Okay. And these are made out of specific materials. Mm-hmm. So the foam matters, and what your cushion is made out of matters. It's going to dictate how long you can sit on the cushion. It's going to dictate comfort. The shape is going to dictate whether you're taking pressure off a certain area of your body, that type of thing.
Right. Maybe an injury, maybe something going on with someone's backs, things like that. So the specialization of these things can be really important.
Exactly.
We kind of took this one apart a little bit. Yes. So we got showing this. So what do you want to tell us about that?
So this is the typical donut cushion. Mm-hmm. When people come in, everybody says I want a donut cushion. I want a donut cushion. That's not always the proper cushion, but everybody starts there. So I wanted to show this because it is covered cushion, which is nice because you can take this off and wash it, but it does have a hole. A lot of people say it's covered, it doesn't have a hole. It does have a hole in the middle. But the thing I really like about this is one of my favorite materials. It is just very simple egg crate foam.
Okay.
And it's very squishy. It comes back up. It doesn't compress. But the neat thing about this is that, yes, it has a hole in the middle, which is used for things like when people have hemorrhoids in that area. The coccyx cushion is different, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But back to the material, this is an egg crate foam. And so it's very forgiving.
Right.
I didn't bring it on with me, but I also have a square one of these that's just a square. And so the neat thing about this is it has a hole here, but this is super easy to cut. So if you have something additional going on that you want to relieve the pressure on,
so you can customize it in a way that really just your own house.
Totally
or
customize
can you guys do it? If I bring it in, will you do it? Oh, there we go. Even better.
And adapt to it, baby. Absolutely. So this is one of my favorite cushions, and the square
now,
one.
If someone's using this on a really regular basis, is it wear? I mean, 10 years, 15 years? What do you say? Like, people replace them eventually, right?
Yeah, I mean,
everything has to be replaced eventually.
Exactly, exactly. And of course, it depends on the environment that it's used in, and how often you sit on it, where you sit on it, those types of things. But yes, I mean, we have replacements if you need them.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So let's talk about this other cushion that we're talking about here.
So this one.
That's got a gel inside.
This does, and this is called my Happy Tush.
Okay.
And it's made out of like a gel. It's not a foam. It's kind of like a gel.
Okay.
And if I opened it on the bottom so you can see it.
You can see the gels.
You see the little hexagon. This is really, really good for pressure relief. And so
it has a lot of give to it. So it's really,
It does. And that's kind of what you want in a cushion. When you move, you want it to kind of move and ebb and flow with you.
Okay.
Because
but not too much, right? You got the slide, the non-slide on the bottom too.
Exactly. And it's a coccyx cushion. And the coccyx cushion is important if you're going to be sitting for a long period of time, because your coccyx is your tailbone. So it's the very end of your spine that starts to hurt after a long car ride or a plane ride or something where you've been sitting.
Airplane ride for sure.
Definitely. And this one is small enough, you can actually take it with you. You can kind of fold it in half.
I was going to say, it almost
stick it
folds.
in your carry-on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. And this one actually has the happy back. And it has a happy back cushion with it.
Oh, okay.
It's about this big, made out of the same stuff, and it has straps so you can strap it on your seat.
Nice.
So that's an option as well.
Now, should anybody buy these? I mean, like if I want one, I mean, or are these really kind of medical grade or medical level?
Anybody can use them. Anybody with a tush can use them.
Maybe you drive a lot or you do a lot of traveling, things like that. So you get people come in that don't have they don't exactly elderly or maybe have a need.
Exactly. They're going on a long car ride.
Right.
That's my most common one.
I've decided to become an Uber driver on the weekends. I want this.
Yes. Absolutely.
Now here's another one over here. We have the lumbar and the bottom all put in there.
This is kind of an all-in-one cushion, and everybody who sits in this cushion gets one.
Oh, okay.
Because it's.
Where's my chair? Let me try it out.
Try it. It's memory foam, so it's a really nice foam.
Oh wow! Yeah.
It has the back cushion for the lumbar, and it comes up in a good way. It doesn't poke you in an awkward spot.
Okay.
And then it has the coccyx relief as well. And the other thing that I really like as a therapist, it has a little abductor, and this is. It brings the legs apart a little bit to let your thighs sit where they're supposed to sit on a cushion, because our pelvis was made to sit in a cushion a certain way. And with this puts your legs in the right position, which means your tush goes in the back of the cushion, which it means that it hits this, which is the coccyx relief, and it makes it more comfortable.
Okay. Pretty nice.
And it won't slip around either.
Okay, pretty nice, nice. Now let's talk about our last one over here.
This one is a basic memory foam coccyx cushion. Again, it has a little bit of the abductor in it. Super comfortable, non-slip bottom. And this is maybe meant for that long car ride, somebody that's going to be sitting more often. And memory foam is really forgiving. So it cushions your body and molds to your body when you're sitting in it, and then when you get up, it puffs back up, and it's fine.
Okay. So let's talk about in general, when somebody walks up and says in your store, I'm having this issue, I'm having whatever, do you kind of assess each individual person to kind of guide them? So even if you walk in, they don't know, it's okay?
It is, exactly. And again, most people walk in saying, I want a donut cushion. I'm like, where's your pain? That's my first question, because that tells me where to go from there.
And when you do these kind of assessments, I mean, sometimes they'll come in with a doctor's note, here's the issue, here's what it is, or they'll tell you, hey, this is what I've gone through, and you kind of take it from there, right?
Yes. Yeah. And I mean, these aren't prescription, so I don't need that.
Right.
But if they just talk to me, we do a lot of talking at Adapt to It.
I was going to say, talk to me a little about customer service and what your attitude is when someone walks in the door. You go to them, right?
We do. We absolutely do. We have always approach first. And then I've taught my people, and I always ask, my biggest question is why? Why do you want this? Why do you think this is good? Why, what's going on with you? So if you just talk to the person and listen, and sometimes read between the lines, you can figure out what's going to be the best fit, because at the end of the day, they have to be happy with their purchase.
Right.
They have to use their purchase. And if it's just selling somebody to sell somebody something, that won't happen here, because it's just why. And there's no use in it. And I'm not benefiting, they're not benefiting, they're not going to be happy with Adapt to It, they're not going to tell their friends good things. And so we really try to make it a positive experience, and one that they're going to come back and say, hey, I bought this from you, thank you. My best days are when people call me or they come in the store and say, that worked great. I love it. Thank you so much. And I, referred my friend because I was so happy. Those are my best days.
Okay. People can visit the website if they want more information about Adapt to It and all the things you carry. But for those who don't know, what's the gamut of supplies you have there at the store?
We have pretty much everything except diabetes and oxygen and CPAP supplies.
Okay.
So we've got incontinence, and we've got a delivery program. We rent things. So if you wanted to rent like a scooter and try it out for a month and then purchase it, before you purchase it, you can do that. We have beds. We have lifts, we have wheelchairs and walkers with seats and brakes. And at Adapt to It, you're not going to just find one. You're going to find a bunch. And you're going to find a bunch of different ones. So, because everybody's different. Everybody's, my lift chairs, they're all different sizes, different features, because everybody's different.
Right.
So we want to personalize the experience.
And the rental's great for somebody who's maybe going through recovering from a surgery or something temporary. They're gonna come back from, but they need a scooter for a little while or something like that, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are things? You've been there for decades. These have become a little bit challenging times. I know you wanted to have say a little something about that.
Yes, I did. And I wrote it down because I didn't want to leave anything out. So, are you stressed about the State of the Union? Come into Adapt to It, where you not only find a sympathetic ear, but a company that understands going through hard times. We are continuing to support Laguna Woods by cutting prices and purchasing items made in the USA. We're doing everything to keep costs down. With your help, Adapt to It has made it through 23 years, COVID, the dock strike. Now, we need your help to make it through the tariff and the Trump crisis. We love you. Let's work together. Thank you.
Well, Leslie, thanks for sharing that. I know how much you love your customers. I know how much you love serving them in the community, and how much you love being here for them. So I appreciate you coming in. Everybody,
Absolutely.
Leslie Gabola from Adapt to It. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Adapt to It, we strive to make the everyday tasks easier by providing our customers with the tools they need to be successful. We carefully explain the use and care of all of our equipment. Adapt to It has been in Laguna Woods for over 20 years, and we know that nothing in life stays constant. So we can help you adapt to all the changes in your life. Adaptuit sells and rents items and always delivers with a smile. Come in today to experience what we mean when we say, when you can't change it, adapt to it.
I want to save other lives as best as I can. Taking care of the heart during heart surgery ultimately takes care of the whole person. What's really amazing about Hoag is you have this system of institutes where we can group together physicians and practitioners who are all specialized in the same area. So nobody has to leave Orange County. Patients can stay here and get the highest quality of care.
Let's talk about heart health. And with us today from Hoag, we want to welcome Dr. Jack Sun and Dr. Subaru Maila. Thank you guys for coming here today.
Thank you for inviting us.
So,
Thank you.
Summertime fun, people are out, they're exercising, they're doing good things for their heart. They're getting vitamin D, they're doing that. But what are some of the things that you guys know when you have a patient come in and you just absolutely know, okay, here's why your heart is having a problem. What is some of the prevention? Let's talk a little bit about prevention at first.
Sure. Absolutely. Summertime and hot dogs, the first thing that you worry about
Hot dogs,
is that
apple
heartburn
pie.
is not heartburn, it's heart attack. I would be aware and brush up on my early warning signs of a heart attack because time is muscle, and the quicker you understand and get over the inertia that it is something else and start popping tums, you would definitely read up on it and then get your
really?
health checked. And that includes checking your cholesterol, brushing up on your family history. Are you at a risk individual? And you know, half of America is now heavy, so we got to work on our choices.
So the guy in the hot dog eating contest maybe had the best example of summertime fun. Dr. Sun, you're new with Hoag. I want to talk a little bit about what brought you here and what your experience has been in the background.
Yes, well, Michael, I've always been at academic university hospitals. What brought me to Hoag was, you have this outstanding community hospital that wants to raise their already advanced programs to a university level and bring that to the community. And so you kind of get the best of both worlds of, you get the top care and the top innovation and technology you would find in a university hospital, but you get it in your own backyard, in your own community with, nice parking and really nice facilities and really friendly people.
Oh, there you go. And Dr. Maila, I don't want to leave you out. What's your background? How long have you been with Hoag and what brought you here?
So this is my 38th year.
Wow.
I trained in
That's a
New
veteran
York.
right there next to you.
Absolutely right. 38 years and still going strong for a few more years. I've been board certified in internal medicine, cardiology, critical care. I've been a medical director of the Hoag Cath Labs and also the chief of cardiology. We have 84 cardiology members strong, pretty wide recognized in multiple devices, clinical trials and techniques. And we are looking forward to growing by bringing in Dr. Sun.
There you go. Now, you are the director of cardiovascular surgery, so tell me about the program and what you oversee and where you want to take it.
Oh, sure. So the cardiovascular surgery program essentially encompasses anything to do with heart surgery. And that a lot of what we do also partners with people like Dr. Maila who are in cardiology and interventional cardiology. So we take care of people who have any kind of heart issues, the most common being like coronary artery disease, for people who need bypass surgery, for people who have heart valve issues that need either repair, replacement, aortic disease. So anything to do with heart surgery. Hoag has had this outstanding heart surgery program for a long time now. What we really want to do is bring some advanced programs that we only see at the academic level to an already amazing program.
And I was kind of fascinated by what you said, Dr. Maila, that some people may not know they're having a heart attack. Can symptoms of a heart attack be that minor that it just feels like heartburn and you don't even know it's happening?
A combination of ignorance, denial, and confusing presentations. You see more in women. 30% of the heart attacks are completely silent. If you look back in retrospect, and like I took care of 2 in the past 24 hours. Both of them felt their heartburn is related to what they ate.
Really? Interesting. Okay. In the surgery center, and what you guys are performing is a lot of surgeries. A lot of. What is the kind of the regular day for the surgery center? How many are you performing, and what kind of things are you guys doing there?
Sure. So we're doing heart surgeries every day. We usually do surgeries in the morning, sometimes in the afternoon or evening. We're doing over 500 cases a year routinely at Hoag, and that's a combination of both heart surgery and some of our structural heart procedures where we're doing catheter-based surgeries on the heart as well. So it's a very busy center. We're doing, anything from minimally invasive or robotic-assisted heart surgeries all the way to complex repeat surgeries to heart failure, surgeries for people with very weak hearts.
And you have a big team of folks that are helping you out with that, making sure that happens?
Oh, yes. We've got a big team. I mean, it takes a village to really take care of people and provide that comprehensive care. So we have a team of 5 heart surgeons. Some are still arriving as we speak, so it's within the next couple of months and then also in the new year. But each of us has a specific focus so that we can not only provide excellent clinical care, but we're also going to be involved in research studies and in innovation.
And as a cardiologist, you're kind of the first point of contact, right? When somebody comes in, I think I might be having some issues or whatever and that exam goes from anywhere from maybe some cardiac rehab to just dietary changes to surgery. So what are the processes that go through when you first meet a patient?
Absolutely. So the clinical assessment is still the king. So as much as the Google, Bing, and Dr. Yahoos will feed in misinformation and the fake news, the clinical contact, either with the cardiologist, the internist, or the PA, is still very important. You can make a diagnosis 80% of the time just by listening to the story. However, many of us are very inactive, and that robs the skill because most heart symptoms are related to activity. If somebody is not active, we don't know. So we need to do sophisticated testing, the traditional stress test. Now we're going on to amazing CAT scans. The resolutions are excellent. Hoag has 5 units now and more coming at the new Hoag Hospital in Irvine. And that volume and sensitivity of detecting heart disease is very early. And it's a great time to be alive.
Now, when you do an imaging, like you said, people may not have known they've had a heart attack. Is that something you can confirm through an image that you get? Oh, look, there's signs here that you actually have had a minor heart attack and didn't realize it.
That's correct. We know the past, the present, and the future prediction, all from imaging. We know how much damage they had. We know what their potential now is. At the same time, we know how bad their valves are. And if everything blocked with the valves, we need Dr. Sun and his team to fix them in one-stop shop for everything.
Now, Dr. Sun, back to you. The surgery program there, that attracted, there are a lot of high-end surgery programs here in Southern California. What made Hoag unique to you, and what made you say, this is the place for me?
Well, Hoag has always had an excellent reputation for heart care in general. And if you look at our data, we have some of the top outcomes, not just regionally, but nationally. And if you look at, especially for coronary bypass surgery, which is a very common surgery that people have, we are within the top 90th percentile, which means that we do better than 90% of hospitals in the country.
Wow. All right, let's talk about some of the new things that are coming on board. The VAD. I want to understand that this thing, basically keeping people alive, helping the heart pump for people whose valves are not working correctly.
Yes. So VAD stands for ventricular assist device. Now, these are devices that generally you'd have to go to a university or academic hospital in order to get. And this is just one of the many programs that we're bringing to Hoag Cardiac Surgery Program. So people with very weak hearts and don't really have a lot of options to treat it.
Someone who's in basically heart failure, or maybe they're only operating at 20% or something like that?
Exactly, yes. Their hearts are very weak, and it's causing them to be short of breath, having trouble doing things that they want to do. They don't have good quality of life. So if needed, and everything else has not worked well for them, like medications, and there isn't other surgery that's going to be able to help them, we have these devices that can really help people's quality of life, which we can install into the heart, and they can go home with it, and it essentially is doing the work of their heart for them so that they can breathe easier, have more energy, and it's something that they can live with for many years, or alternatively, it can just keep them ready and going while they are on a heart transplant list.
Okay. And so ultimately, that's the goal, not to have that machine for the rest of your life, but maybe be able to get a heart transplant or something like that. But
It depends on the person. So
Okay.
some people can live out their entire lives with it, and they're very
Okay.
happy with them because they're like, hey, my quality of life is great with this.
Okay.
I don't necessarily want to go through and have a heart transplant at my age. And then some of our younger patients, however, on the other hand, don't necessarily want to
Right.
go their entire lives with this ventricular assist device in place. So then they will end up on a heart transplant list and then go on to have a heart transplant.
Now, Dr. Mylach, you said you've been there for decades, and Hogue has been evolving and changes, and there are more changes coming to the Irvine location. Yet another expansion. What's going on there?
Absolutely. Besides fantastic facilities, anyone can check on the videos of the flyby images. They have 10 new buildings. It's a massive university. It will have its own specialized centers, cardiac center, open heart surgeries, hybrid cath labs. We're preparing for the next generation of innovations. And transplants are around the corner. Hearts are still hard to get by, the transplantation. Pig hearts are nowhere near. So the LVAD is amazing discovery in the sense they are competing with the heart transplant in terms of the outcomes of the recent studies. So we project a significant growth. At the same time, the Hogue Hospital in Irvine will have all the preventative services. Cardiac rehab is up and running, pacemaker clinic, remote monitoring, and heart failure care.
Well, fantastic. Dr. Sun and Dr. Myla, thank you so much for joining us today. Great information. I'm looking forward to the grand opening. Maybe we'll go to the ribbon cutting.
That would be great.
Thanks for joining
And
us.
hot dogs.
Thank you, Michael.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
You're watching This Day. We'll be right back.
21 years ago, I started Salus Home Care because I saw a need for a professionally run home care organization in Laguna Woods. We've been in business for 21 years. Call Salus and let us show you why we've been in business longer than any other home care company in South Orange County.
Hey, let's talk Saturday movie. We got an interesting one for you, kind of a twisty, fun one. It's called Bob Trevino Likes It, and it stars Barbie Ferriere, and it's going to be brought to us by RadNet at 2 p.m. with the subtitles and 6 p.m. without the subtitles. When a lonely 20-something, Lily Trevino accidentally befriends a stranger online who shares the same name as her own self-centered father, encouragement and support from the new Bob Trevino could change her life. There you go. All right, folks, well, that's going to do it for this edition of This Day. I'm Michael Taylor. Tomorrow, or Monday on the program, I should say, we got some good stuff for you. We have the Community Bridge Builders going to be here, as well as the All Musicians Club, so stay tuned for that. Now, that's going to do it for this edition of This Day. I'm Michael Taylor. For all of us here at Village Television, we hope you make this day a great one.